Hello, probers.
Howdy, howdy.
And welcome. Fuck.
Right, 3, 2.
Hello, probers. And hello, Greybeard.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm your host for today's show. And if this is the first time you're... And if this is the first time you're listening, welcome to But It Was Aliens, the extraterrestrial comedy podcast hosted by myself, Moonwalker, and my grey-bearded sidekick, Kevin the Grey. Today we're going to be talking about dolphins.
Ooh.
As you can see, I put a nice little picture of a famous dolphin there for you.
That is Echo the Dolphin from the Sega Mega Drive.
Great game.
How old is that now? God, that must have been...
I think it's 27 years, maybe?
Looking good. How long do dolphins live for?
Don't know, actually. I have some dolphin facts for you, but none of those dolphin facts are anything that you've just asked.
God damn it. Let's hear the facts.
So, number 1, there are 42 species of dolphin known to man.
Interesting.
6 species of dolphin are thought of as whales. The most common being the greatest living creature on planet Earth, the orca, better known as the killer whale.
The killer whale is a dolphin?
Unfortunately so, yes.
What?
Did you not know that?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's in the dolphin family. It's not actually a whale.
Why is it called the killer whale?
Because it kills whales.
Shouldn't that be called the whale killer then?
So people think of the great white shark as being the dominant apex predator in the ocean. Wrong!
Well, yeah, I know that much because whales are too big for them.
It's the killer whale who eats great white sharks because they have learned that if you turn them upside down, they are paralyzed and then they literally just eat them alive.
What do they think about humans?
From videos and documentaries seen, they tend to just play. They're quite playful creatures, social creatures.
Are the videos you've seen all
But-
based at zoos?
No, these are out in the wild. The ones where you see at SeaWorld where they take them under, well, what the fuck do you expect? Go kill a whale. Fuck them up. Should not be in captivity. Fuck SeaWorld.
Let that Willy free.
Don't ever go to SeaWorld. Free Willy. Oh, it's a great film. Well, dolphins are regarded amongst the most intelligent creatures on Earth. They teach, they learn, they cooperate, they grieve, and they scheme.
They scheme?
They scheme.
What?
They also show signs of self-awareness, which is what is seen by some as the signs of intelligence. How? They've proved this by completing the mirror test. This test is carried out by marking the animal with a highlighter or mark that can be visible. They then placed a mirror in front of the animal, and the sign of self-awareness is if they go to the mirror to try to view the mark.
So people have filmed whales,
Or not necessarily whales, but
dolphins,
dolphins.
with a mark on them.
Yeah, and they'll watch them go up to the mirror and turn their body to try and look at the mark, rather than thinking
Who's
it's
drawn a dick on my arm?
another dolphin.
Interesting.
So our journey today takes us to California.
Knows how to party.
The location is not anywhere near as important as the man we're here to see. It's 1994 and Ace of Base are tearing up the charts. So looking at the Billboard Top 100 of that year, Ace of Base not only have numero uno, but they have 3 songs in the top 10 the whole year.
All that she wants. I saw the sign. What's the other?
I don't know. It's one of those things where I was like, that's such a fact, and then just didn't bother to write the songs down. But they were classics, the 2 that you named.
Oh.
Some of the films released that year were as follows: Shawshank Redemption,
Oh, what a film.
Pulp Fiction,
Great film.
Lion King, Forrest Gump,
Great film.
The Mask,
Amazing film.
Interview with the Vampire,
Oh my god, what a film.
Speed,
Good film.
Clerks,
Amazing film.
Miracle on 34th Street,
Bunch of pussies.
and Monkey Trouble.
Monkey Trouble? What's Monkey Trouble?
It was an awful film that was released that year, but
Have you seen it?
yeah. Well, I've seen bits of it, but look at that lineup of films out
What
that
a
year.
lineup. If that was a sports team, I know who's on the bench. Miracle
So-
on 34th Street.
Okay, that last one was weak, like I said, but what a list. And I hate the way that you went silent on Lion King. Screw you, son.
I did that just for you.
Oh, Scar is the best.
I don't think that's why you're supposed to like The Lion King.
It's 1994, and sitting on Mur Beach is Aros Christos.
Pardon?
This gentleman was sitting idly
Oh, it's a
by,
person.
watching the water, minding his own damn business, when he's hit with a message. The dolphins.
Wait, he was hit with a message from the dolphins, or he was hit with a message saying the dolphins? Which one is it?
As soon as you said that, in my mind, I pictured him getting hit by something, and then he looks at it, and it's just a message saying the dolphins.
Someone's just thrown it at him.
And I've included a picture of Aros.
Wow. Wow. He's wearing 3 shirts on top of each other by the looks of it. I can't tell if that's shoulder pads and
Is the red one a shirt or a scarf?
But then what's the blue thing?
It's a good point.
He's possibly wearing 4 shirts and a scarf, possibly 3 shirts and 2 scarves. He's got large, square, thick-rimmed glasses, long grey hair. If you ever used to watch the X-Files, you had the IT guys.
Good shout.
What were they called?
Couldn't
I can't
tell
remember.
you.
Was it the grassy knoll or the four? Oh, I can't remember. It was some sort of reference to President Kennedy being shot, wasn't it, or something? I don't really remember.
Tell you what, picture Garth from Wayne's World, old.
And obsessed with aliens. This man is your stereotypical lifetime obsessed with aliens person. Aros Christos is his name.
Yep.
Has he changed his name to that?
I don't know. Couldn't find anything on it beforehand.
Okay. I like the look of him, though. He looks like the sort of person that should be involved in a story who has been hit with a message. So just to clarify, was he giving a message by dolphins, or was he given a message that says that the actual message itself is just the dolphins?
Just the dolphins.
That's the message.
That's the message.
What? That's amazing. Go on.
For the next 10 months, Aros received telepathic messages from these rubber-necked pricks. And what he learned was that dolphins are intergalactic beings. I'm just going to let that sink in for a second.
What?
Intergalactic beings, Kevin.
Well, if they can communicate telepathically, that's not even a shock to me. Rubber-necked pricks.
These intergalactic rubber-necked pricks have the ability to travel through dimensions, according to Aros, and these rubbernecks merely take this form as divine masters. Their ultimate goal? To take humanity back to the ocean.
What do dolphins eat?
Fish.
Their ultimate goal, eat fish?
No, their ultimate goal is to take us back to the ocean.
And do what with us?
You're about to find out.
Stage 1. Take humans back to ocean. Stage 2. Stage 3. Be divine master.
Now, is this goal to take us to one of these portals that appear underwater, in which they travel through freely,
What?
and take us to another time and place?
What? You didn't mention that a minute ago, did you?
Yeah. These intergalactic
Okay.
rubber-necked pricks have the ability to travel through dimensions.
you said, didn't you? Yeah.
So,
But that doesn't mean it's a portal.
okay. Now, is this goal for them to take us through one of these portals, which allows them to travel through dimensions?
Underwater portals. To be fair, I wouldn't know that there's not a portal there.
That is true. So, is that their goal, or is it something more sinister? Do these rubbernecks want us underwater so that they can probe us?
Ooh. Being probed by a dolphin. Oh, they've got quite long beaks, haven't they?
So, if some of you think this isn't possible, in 2002, swimmers in Weymouth Harbour, England,
That's worryingly close.
were warned of Georges? Well, it was a dolphin who was very sexually aggressive and had tried to force himself on divers in the ocean.
Dolphin is trying to... Dolphin rapist. My God, this is a true crime case. Lock that dolphin up.
I've included 2 clips for you there. So if you can click the first link for me, please. No doubt there'll probably be an advert at the start. Nope.
Oh! He's humping her! He's humping her! Why are they all letting it happen? No, lady! Just get him off! And they gave him a fish for it. Just watch the dolphin rape a lady. Okay, dry hump is probably a better word. A dolphin literally popped out of the water onto a group. Well, there was a group feeding the dolphins. One lady was sat on the edge of a platform. A dolphin jumped out of the water and started rogering her. And then when he jumped off afterwards, they threw water on her to suggest that he'd got to the point of no return on her. Oh, does this count as dolphin porn?
No.
You've just made me watch dolphin porn. All right, I'm now opening up the second one. All right, we've got a dolphin swimming in the water. He's having a look at a lady. Oh! He's beaked her right in the... he wants it. He's not letting her go. He's getting that ass. He's not letting her... She keeps trying to get away and he keeps on coming back and giving her a poke. Like, cross your legs, lady. Cross your legs. He's determined. Okay, now the man has picked the lady up and he's still going for her. He's got in there again. What the hell? Oh, he's going for the man. He's gone back for the lady. He doesn't like the man's ass. Do they have... Oh, just get out of the water. Don't laugh, you'll encourage him. He's still going for her. This dolphin is probing them. Something chronic. No! And again! Get out of her butt! Look, dolphin, they clearly don't want it. At this point, it's not consensual, is it? Come on, George. You should know better than this. How long's this been going? We've had about 2 minutes of non-consensual pokey bum and other parts.
As you can see, it may seem like they want us underwater to give us a probe.
Yeah, that dolphin clearly wanted humans under the water. It was sticking its nose in their butts and their other parts, and they kept on trying to fight it off and turning away and crossing their legs, and it just went around the back of them. It was not taking no for an answer. You've changed my perception of dolphins. I thought they were cute.
Told you, little rubberneck pricks.
That is an absolute rubbernecked prick and a sexual predator.
Aros teaches that in the ocean water, the salt is crystals, which contain information about Mother Earth, and by entering the water, we are awakening our divine blueprint to remember our inherent divinity.
Are we now?
And that the rubbernecks, dolphins, are here to guide us. For example, when a dolphin looks at you, they only see the divine heart within us. Speaking of the divine heart, the next bit is taken from a blog on Aros's website.
Oh no. I can only imagine what this content is going to be, having looked at what he looks like.
This is why when the dolphin facilitates in the process of autistic children and other psychological ailments has been so successful, because the person in question is approached as a divine being, unconditionally accepted and perfect as they are, creating a heart opening for the dolphin to activate the healing powers within the person's body. That happens through pure intention and the way the dolphins are using their sonar location. For example, when they see the body as perfect and whole, and then with their high-pitched sonar, this will be activated in the body and the blueprint is created. And the blueprint that is created is a perfect body free of energetic imbalances and created the problem in the first place.
I'm so confused.
Free of energetic unbalances that created the problem in the first place. It's a bit convoluted, but if I'm reading this correctly, the intergalactic dolphins are capable of curing autism.
Yeah, I don't like that. Is autism really something we need to cure or accept as a difference? Everyone's different, man.
That they are.
So this man, he's suggesting that dolphins can cure conditions,
Yep,
in essence.
precisely.
So when they're probing people's assholes, what are they trying to cure? Butt cancer?
Who knows?
Oh,
I have here in front of me some of the messages that Aros has received from the dolphins. Would you like to hear them, Kev?
my God, yes, I would.
Swim in the bubbles of joy in the transformational sea of consciousness.
See, the start of that, I was thinking that sounds quite dolphin-y, but then as it went on, yeah, you lost me again.
Where there is true love, shapes and form disappear, and left is only our smile.
Well, that's very jolly, considering these are little sexual predators.
The odyssey of the soul's adventure into infinite delight is like bubbles of joy and laughter in the ever-expanding truth of exuberant divine existence.
Again, very cheerful.
So these are just a few, and I'm now going to enlighten you with what the knowledge has done to help Aros. So I've taken this from his website because I didn't want to get it wrong. It's from a link called About Aros.
Okay.
Shaman, intuitive soul coach, multi-dimensional channel. So he is his own channel, it would seem. Visionary author, master of sound frequencies, dolphin ambassador. His divine messages and sounds activate junk DNA using ancient sonic codes.
If it can be activated, is it really junk DNA, I would ask?
So he can raise your vibrations with his voice.
He can't raise mine.
So it says that he's a visionary author.
Mm-hmm.
The two books are Time is Promised to No One and also Embracing Aloha.
Aloha!
The following is the synopsis for them both. Time is Promised to No One is a timeless tale where we find Charles, our young hero, embarking upon a multi-dimensional adventure after being told at a routine checkup that he only has a few months to live. From that moment on, his life and his shortage of time unfolds as a great mystery, as he is thrown into a whirlwind of unexpected situations and a secret society that is manipulating and controlling the human race, and has access to a technology that could easily set back spiritual evolution thousands of years. In his meeting with the enchanting and very beautiful Alexandra, we are led into the deep waters of sensual and sacred love. Why does she trigger ancient memories he cannot explain?
Sounds like dolphin porn to me.
Hawaii, where Earth is born anew each day, where the spirit of aloha thrives and the mana, life force, must be guarded. Guarded by the kahunas. Embracing aloha is an exciting Hawaiian adventure where a ruthless politician steals a deed to sacred land, ignores the ancient prophecies, and sets into motion the wrath of the island gods that galvanizes 5 young adults as they race against greed and ecological destruction. Can the power of aloha maintain the sacred balance of the planet? Embracing aloha honors the ancient wisdom of the indigenous Hawaiian people and the true meaning of aloha. As the characters confront issues of protecting indigenous culture, ecological destruction, and unbridled greed, the reader feels the mysterious beauty of life and the interconnection of all beings that is the spirit of aloha.
I could not have less interest in reading either of those books. What the hell? I don't even know where to start with the second one. Guarded by the kahunas? Something's guarded by balls? What?
So after 25 years of working with dolphins, he's learned to alleviate vibratory frequencies using sonic codes, using only his vocal tones. Apparently, because I'm reading this, it's not a coincidence, rather than a frequency upgrade gift meant for me.
Do you have shares in this person or something?
No, I bloody don't.
Oh, what? I don't know where you found this shit, but well played.
So not only has he created both of these works, which currently have 0 reviews on Amazon, and were published on the 3rd of February and February 14th, 2010.
Oh, I'm so tempted to go on Amazon and drop a review.
Aros also has his own fashion line. Calling it a fashion line does it a disservice. It's actually a vibratory frequency clothing line called God.
That's a little bit...
Galactic Orgasm Design.
Okay. I'm not even shocked at this point.
If you'd like to scroll, you can see the branding for Galactic Orgasm Design.
It's 3 green dolphins swimming around a prism-typed ruby-looking thing. Could be a clit.
So the clothes that he designs are claimed to have healing properties.
Oh, you should have ordered some, then we could have tested it out. I'll wrap it around my knee and see what happens. My knee starts vibrating and dolphins start coming to try and hump me. I don't want that to happen. We've covered an awful lot of ground there. Mm-hmm. I can't remember half of it. It's too much in one go. So we had the dolphin messages, which I quite liked. They're all very positive and cheerful, weren't they?
They were.
Then 2 utter bollocks books. I've got no idea what that second one was about whatsoever. I mean, the first one wasn't particularly clear, but these are fiction, aren't they? Not non-fiction.
Yeah.
So at least he's not claiming it to be fact.
Oh, not in the slightest.
On the books. In terms of the clothing line and whatnot, is this like a tongue-in-cheek thing? Or is he legit saying that things have healing properties?
This is legit.
You can't write a book like that and then claim that the theory you're basing it all upon is legit.
The books aren't based on the
dolphin
line, though.
Yeah, but dolphin...
I think they're just books he's done.
Into the Galactic Dolphin Theory, I'm going to call this. He's made a clothing line based upon intergalactic dolphin theory. He's written books based upon intergalactic dolphin theory. It's all one and the same. Is this man, like, in the community, or has he been taken to hospital?
He's in the community.
Bloody hell.
While Galactic...
Oh, sorry, can I just ask one more question?
Go for it.
He said he's a shaman at some point. How would you qualify to become a shaman?
I thought you just had to write it down that you were one.
I'm really disappointed by that. I want to go to shaman school. What's a shaman do?
Multitude of things.
Such as?
Heal people.
With special dolphin clothing. Dolphins don't even wear clothes.
I also said a multitude of things and named one thing.
Master of sound frequencies. You know that scene in Bruce Almighty when he gets God's powers and points at the lady in the skirt and her skirt goes flying up with the draft?
Could probably do that with his voice.
Yeah. And he points at someone. And
So while Galactic Orgasm Design is Aris's brainchild...
Oh, well, that's a stretch. Brainchild?
Co-founder Elizabeth England is the one that makes the magic happen. She's the seamstress. You could say she puts the magic in the clothes. The magic that's so potent that it healed a young model.
What?
Emily went to one of Aris's shows as a model.
Did she now?
And informed him that she had had knee surgery and that it was giving her a lot of pain and also limited her movements. Not good for a dancer.
Not good at all.
She wore a pair of Aris's jeans at the show, and lo and behold, all her pain had gone and she could move a lot easier. Not only could she move a lot easier, but she was able to run the minute she put the jeans on.
Smelling a bit fishy here.
Which has only happened when she wore the jeans and at no other time at all. So I'm assuming that when she took them off, her legs folded like an accordion. So there's a video where she explains what happens, and the tagline at the end of the video reads, "God provides in magical ways when you wear Galactic Orgasm Design."
I think it takes a special kind of person to wear a shirt that says Galactic Orgasm Design on it.
Now, this miracle from God, if you will, is what made them decide to take this on the road to Cannes. In 2015, they started an Indiegogo to raise the money to take them to Cannes and film the documentary about the healing pants called Galactic Orgasm Design: The Journey of the Healing Pants.
It was actually called that.
Yes.
Oh my. Did they get anywhere with it?
I'm going to read you part of their Indiegogo, which explains why they are special.
Okay, I'm going to listen.
Why are we special? Why is this project valuable? The main reason is that if we do not take care of this earth and stop the destruction, we will not have a home anymore for future generations. Galactic Orgasm Design and the Journey of the Healing Pants.
Sounds like a children's cartoon.
It really does.
Except for the orgasm bit.
Yeah.
Does not sound like a children's cartoon at all. If you let your children watch that cartoon, you're a bad parent.
Should be locked up. The Journey of the Healing Pants is a contribution to bring this into focus. Colours and patterns create a certain flow of energy
in your pants
and bring the awareness of healing, joy and transformation. All that is needed to change our way of thinking about ourselves, ultimately, is that we are all part of a vast grid of energy, and we all have the responsibility to maintain and take care of our part.
Are we going to cover like the outcome of this project?
Yes.
Okay, so I shouldn't ask any questions about the future. Do we have their clothing?
So we do have a picture of one of the t-shirts, which we will get to.
Okay.
The total goal for the Indiegogo was $12,000. That's £9,069 in British monies.
I've got no idea how this is going to go at this point. I'm either about to be extremely shocked or completely unshocked. There's no in between.
So these are the things that you can get from donating to the course. So for $25 or £19, you can get a copy of either book, Adventures in Consciousness, a CD with a transformational message from the cosmos set to music.
Wow.
Longevity Pure Medicine tubes. You will receive 3 tubes.
Where'd you stick them?
Your options are aches and pains remedy, acne remedy, antacid relief, arthritis remedy, be energized, restore.
Sounds like speed.
Be light, cold and flu remedy, female essentials, hay fever remedy, and headache remedy.
It's quite the bloody selection, isn't it?
It is.
My gosh.
For $50 or £38, you can get sacred power jewelry,
Power jewelry.
men's custom green V-neck t-shirt, women's custom blue spaghetti strap t-shirt. Now, if you scroll, there's a picture of the green V-neck t-shirt.
Yep, that is not the nicest. It's a luminous green t-shirt. Is that saying "Is God" on your left? With a picture of the man on it?
It says, "Is God in your life?"
In your life. Apologies, I misread that. The font is not the best. It's the man. He looks like Doc from Back to the Future in that. And on the back, love is your path, abundance is your pulse, freedom is your guide.
Hashtag Aros Christos, the journey of the
traveling pants.
Yeah.
Oh, they're traveling.
They're traveling, not healing.
They've got a mind of their own. Crikey. They're magic pants. See, again, that sounds like a cartoon when you don't put the orgasm in it. And also, hashtag Azos Christos. Is that an actual active hashtag? We should probe that.
So for $150, £113, you can get a 30-minute life coaching session with Aros.
Money well spent.
If you live in LA, then it's in person. Outside of LA, it will be on the phone. For $250 or £189, you can get a high-end custom designed shirt designed by Aros himself. DNA activation sound session, which lasts 30 to 40 minutes, plus 20 minutes for Aros to coach you through the experience before and after. You can also get a private home cooked lunch with Aros, where you'll discuss how you can become more involved with the project. The $500 tier, or £378, you can get a VIP dinner with Aros at Berry's Cafe in LA, where you can share your thoughts on how you can be further involved in the project. A high-end designer item, you have the choice of a dress, vest, or jacket, which was originally priced at $800.
I've noticed here he's basically charging people to spend time with him. You can pay $250 for a private home-cooked lunch with him. He's basically going to give you a sandwich for $250.
Would it not be the best sandwich in the world?
But imagine if you do that DNA activation session, he looks at you, goes, and you turn into a dolphin. We're just sat on his chair. Where my arm's gone?
Damn rubbernecks. So I looked
And then he
into...
throws you in his pond. There's thousands of dolphins in his pond.
We're just one of them now.
He's taken them all. He's the master of the universe.
I looked into Berry's calf, and its reviews have it currently sitting at 3.5 stars, with the biggest gripe being how overpriced it is.
This does all sound a little bit costly, to be fair.
The final tier, the $1,000,
The god tier, if you will.
or £756. The same choice of high-end item as the last tier, but with the benefit of having your company logo
Ooh.
on their step and repeat banner at their next fashion show.
Shall we do it?
Limited edition surfboard, designed by Aros and shaped by Cordell.
He's
Miller.
trying to get you into the water so the dolphins can take you. I'm onto you, Aros. Aerosol.
Now that we know everything that you could have got, what if I told you that Aros not only hit his goal, but exceeded it by nearly 4 times that?
Don't tell me that.
Well, I'd be a lying son of a bitch.
Oh, thank God.
I'd be pulling your leg.
What?
I'd be pissing on you and telling you it's rain. I would literally be pissing in your cornflakes.
As long as you don't piss on my Frosties.
There's a bit of rain on your shoulder, Kev.
What's your thing? No!
So the Indiegogo closed at the sum of $220 or £166.
That wasn't even a tier, was it? So that's at least 2 people that's...
So he sold 2 women's custom t-shirts at $50, 1 piece of jewellery at $50, and 1 CD at $25.
Someone bought the CD. I want to know who that was.
I think the rest was donated without claiming a product because it doesn't add up
By his parents.
to 220.
Yeah, his parents were like, we'll help you out, mate. But it's going nowhere. But a bit of self-esteem money, here you go. Anonymous.
So at the end of the video, I will include the video they used for their Kickstarter.
At the end of the episode, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
not their Kickstarter, sorry. Their Indiegogo. So it's 3 minutes long, so I didn't want to put it in the middle. You can't skip any of it, really.
Oh, no.
You've got to watch the whole thing.
I look
So
forward
I'll
to
put
this.
it at the end.
If I become a dolphin, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to probe your butt like that dolphin earlier on, George. George is a sick puppy. Yeah, so should we go for the god tier and get our logo on the step?
I think we should. We also get a surfboard.
Remind me where the step is?
Their next fashion show.
Okay, so we should wait until they go into a really big fashion show and then pay our £756 for the god tier.
So I forgot to mention I might have mentioned actually. It's now closed.
Oh yeah, you
So
did
it
mention
closed
that,
at
sorry.
220.
Has he gone on to try again? Because I feel like there's money to be made here.
Not that I'm aware
And
of.
he makes really good sandwiches. Berry's calf.
Mm-hmm.
Whose calf is that?
Berries.
Does Aros have shares in it, or is it one of his friends?
I think it's
How is he
just
letting...
a local calf that he likes.
He's selling a VIP dinner with him at the calf.
He's just going to order a table and walk in.
And he's going to take money out of the tier you've paid for, the £378 or $500, to pay for a meal at a calf that's probably going to cost about... Well, it's overpriced, so it might be, what, £40?
If we were to go and get a pizza at a restaurant, what would you expect to pay?
For a decent pizza.
Yeah.
Depending on the quality of the restaurant, between £10 and £30 each for the pizza itself, not for anything else.
But I think it was something like that. So the pizzas were kind of, I wouldn't say mediocre, but they weren't great, but they were
And they're on
big
the upper
enough
end
to
of the
charge.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other gripes was the prices on the menus were all wrong. So they were asking
Sounds like
for
a
this, and
fine
then they were
establishment.
being told that it was more expensive than what was on the menu.
Okay. Intriguing.
I mean, they may have turned that around since I looked it up. So we know that the great Echo the dolphin fought with aliens to return his pod and other sea creatures to the ocean. Are these dolphins here from another time or place to protect us from something more sinister? Is Aros just using the dolphins to get himself rich? Is this all a ploy to trick people into thinking he can help them and to make a buttload of cash in the process, whilst furthering his own god complex? Or is he using this story as an angle to try and further his course to protect the oceans? Ultimately, do you think these little chuckling rubberneck pricks are aliens?
This is bonkers. What an absolutely mental couple of woven together tales we have here. So George, the sexual predator, is he specifically connected to Aerosol?
Maybe telepathically,
Because,
but one's in LA, one's in England.
yeah. Is Aros connected to all the dolphins? How does he know all this shit?
Telepathically. Through dolphins.
So he could be a dolphin himself.
Taking on another form.
That does sound quite alien-like. I got quite frustrated at one point when he was discussing like curing autism and whatnot.
Understandably.
I want to know what happened to him today. No, I want to know where this man is now. What's he ended up doing? Clearly, he is full of utter bullshit. Has he made a career of this? Is he on benefit entitlements? Is he working at Berries? He gets a staff discount there. I'd like to know a little bit more about him, just because I'm curious, really.
There are pictures of him with celebrities, and some of them are actually wearing his clothes,
He paid them.
which is quite possibly.
He
But then where did he get the
definitely-
money from?
Parents, benefits.
Who knows?
Does he live in LA, did we say? Yeah. It's
I think, to be fair, he's done some acting and stuff in the past, and was a keen surfer and stuff, so he might have made
he might have a
money
bit of...
that way.
Yeah, he's obviously trying to make money though, isn't he? This is a clear, expensive money-making scheme through utterly outlandish tales. So obviously I cannot say that he is aliens. But are dolphins aliens?
That's the bigger question.
And the answer is no. What they are though, you've opened my eyes to their dirty sexual ways. That was just filthy. That one that bounced out of the water and started shafting that poor lady. And then people around her all just laughing. You shouldn't laugh at that. That's not discouraging it, is it?
Little sexual deviants.
Yeah, like, you think it's all funny. What happens when one actually manages to get the pants off the person it's jumping on?
I don't want to know.
What I'd like to know is, did you sit there on YouTube Googling dolphin sex videos?
I literally, when I was looking it up, a link took me to it. And then once you click it, there's other ones on the side.
You went down a rabbit hole of dolphin sex. Have the police been round yet?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that it was aliens, but what a wonderful story. It just bonkers.
This crazy story is just too crazy. But I might want just to see a pair of those healing pants in person.
Can you still order them?
I reckon if you went on to Galactic Orgasm Design, we should go on Galactic Orgasm Design after this and see if we can order some for like a tenner. Although they'll probably be like hundreds of dollars.
Sod wearing our own clothes. We don't need to push the podcast merch. Let's just go and buy God stuff.
Yeah, thank you for joining us for this mad ocean adventure. If you enjoyed what you heard and haven't done so yet, please leave us a 5-star review and help us grow to be the biggest UFO show out there that isn't scared to bring you the truth.
Tell a friend.
And their tell a friend. And their tell a friend. If you'd like to interact or follow us on our socials, you can find us at Instagram at But It Was Aliens Podcast, Facebook, But It Was Aliens, and our Facebook group is Extraterrestrial Towers, and you can also find us on the Twitter at But It Was Aliens. Enjoy your weekend, stay safe, and remember, the truth is up there. Hashtag probe. And for those of you that wanted Kev's reaction for the video, I'm now going to get him to play it.
What a tune. Oh yeah, I could see myself dancing in a gay club to this.
Hi, this is Alex Christmas. And I usually
He's
do my
dancing.
little dance. And I'm a fashion designer. I'm actually more than a fashion designer. I created this line called Galactic Orgasm Design. It's vibratory frequency clothing that actually makes you feel really good, and you feel joyous, and they're also transformative and healing.
And it gives you a boner.
These clothes have shown up now several times, specifically with a young model, Emily Roberts.
Keep away from him, Emily.
One of our runway shows some time ago, and she had had a surgery on her knees in October, and she was in a lot of pain. And you know, as a dancer, she couldn't
Stop dancing, man.
freely and show her beautiful.
Stop dancing. This man is just dancing and dancing around.
Specifically, these jeans. And she said, all the pain,
That clothing is
gone,
hideous.
and I could move again.
I don't care about healing powers. I couldn't wear that.
And later on, the pain came back, and then she came to another show, and the same thing happened. She said, my goodness, I realize now that when I wear these clothes, and specifically these jeans, I feel this frequency, energetic frequency of healing coming through my body.
No.
And so we thought, how can we share this with the world? Maybe there are other people out there in pain who could benefit from these clothes. So, Film Festival in Cannes, we want to go there and start a documentary calling The Healing Pants and take it all over the world eventually.
He seems so
So
serious.
first off will be Cannes.
Of course he
And
is.
we have celebrities and many other people wearing the clothes and give testimonials.
He believes it,
And
doesn't
we
he?
film it. And for all of us to do this, we need your help.
No.
Send us to Cannes. Let us start this journey together, because it's really an effort of all of us. We're doing our part,
Not happening.
and you can do your part
I ain't doing
by
shit.
assisting us in whatever way you can. Whatever way it shows up is perfect, and we are very grateful for that. So let's take these teams, these healing pants, all over the world, and allow other people to have the opportunity to actually experience these amazing clothes that
Amazing.
showing up to be very transformative and healing. So join the adventure and be part of it. Thank you so much. And,
You're welcome. He's dancing again.
We all can dance with freedom, joy, and beauty.
Well, he calls that a dance. It's more of a spin.
So, what annoyed me is the fact that apparently this model got these healing properties when she wore the jeans, and she wore those same jeans again at the next show, and the same thing happened. The fact that he's taken the jeans from her, like, they've helped her, and he hasn't just gone, okay, you can have the jeans, come and support us and tell your story. No, I've got the jeans.
Right, I have a knee condition, and it generally aches. It's like a dull ache all the time, constantly. But if I'm doing something, I'll forget about it. She's probably been sat at this films festival or the fashion shows or whatever, seen the clothes, pissed herself laughing, completely lost her trail of thoughts, forgotten about that knee until she's taken that shit off. And then the knee hurts again because now she's thinking about the knee.
Quite possibly. I will make sure I put this video in the show notes, and along with the other two as well, so you can witness these rubbernecked pricks being pricks. Hey, stay safe. The truth is up there. Hashtag probe.